know what time it is. It's that time of the week. NFL Week 7 is here. This is the part of the schedule where it gets sketchy because now obviously you start your push for the playoffs off the bat. Like, you got to put those wins together. But once you get to Week 7, right before trade deadline around Week 9, this is when it's going to be some shitty games going on. It's going to be a lot of upsets. A lot of teams fighting through injury already because I said it's a man's sport. A lot of injuries going to happen. A lot of stuff going to go down. It's going to be a lot of trades, a lot of moving parts. But all in all, I see a couple of good matchups this week that I'll talk about. I'm going to just give you my full prediction. Just starting from the top with the Thursday night game. Tonight we have the 3-3. Oh shit. 3-3 Broncos versus the New Orleans Saints is 2-4. With this, just to talk about this matchup so far, the Broncos will be without Patrick Surtain on the corner. Their number one cornerback will be out. You got a rookie quarterback, Bo Nix. You got a rookie quarterback for the Saints, Rattler, and you got both of his main targets missing. They got Chris Olave out. Well, I want to say he had a concussion last week. And then Rashid might be out for the rest of the year. I want to say he had a leg injury, either leg or shoulder. If I'm not confusing the two, but he either had a leg or shoulder injury, and he's going to be out for some time, possibly for the rest of the year. It might seem like a shitty matchup, but like I said, I'm on FanDuel. Before I even go any further, make sure that y'all gamble safe. Don't put your rent money on it, because like I said, just put a couple dollars on there. Make you a little easy come up. If you got that little chicken on the side, go ahead and make that bet. But like I said, let's get into the predictions, man. Broncos versus Saints. I think that the Saints can pull it off at home. I want to see this young rookie Rattler win. I'm a big fan of Bo Nix, being an older guy coming into the league. But I think that the Saints should be able to pull this off because they do got Kamara still back there. Their defense is solid, even though they got a couple of missing pieces as well that's hurt. I still believe that the Saints can pull off this win in New Orleans. So I'm going to rock with the Saints to win tonight. Sunday morning, we got a 9:30 kickoff. I will not be waking up for this one. This is a horrible game. The Patriots 1-5 versus the 1-5 Jaguars. If I had to make a pick, I'm going to say the Jaguars because they just lost over in London. With them staying over there, they're used to the area right now. They might have a little bit more confidence. Usually the team they got to fly over. The team they got to fly over, if you already there, might be jet lag or might be a little rusty or not used to the turf or whatever. So the Patriots just not a good team. Let's just keep it right there. I'm gonna go with the Jags for that one, even though I don't want the AFC South players or teams winning while my Titans doing horrible. Next matchup, we got the Seahawks 3-3 versus the Falcons. I'm gonna rock with the Seahawks, even though they're 3-3. They've been having some tough losses lately. I think that they should be able to bounce back against Atlanta at home. Kirk Cousins is coming off a 500-yard passing game, so like I said, he might keep that momentum. But I'm gonna rock with Seattle to win this one. We have the Cleveland Browns 1-5 versus the Bengals 2-4. The Bengals should win this one. The Browns just recently traded Amari Cooper to the Buffalo Bills. So with their number one receiver out, I know they got Jerry Jeudy there still. I just don't believe in Deshaun Watson anymore. He's just a horrible quarterback that got paid $230 million guaranteed dollars just to be straight ass. So I'm gonna rock with the Bengals on that one. The Texans 5-1 versus the Packers 4-2. That should be a solid game. Texans got Nico Collins out. That's going to be a big blow to their offense. The Packers play well at home. They got Jordan Love back. I want to say they got all their receivers back. Watson just needs to find a way to have a big game. But Packers should win at home. I want to say they're the favorites, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans pull it off. But for prediction purposes, I'm going to rock with I want to say the Packers to win that one. The Miami Dolphins 2-3 versus the 3-3 Indianapolis Colts. As much as I hate to say it, the Colts gonna win this game. Miami they don't look good. They got Tyreek Hill and Waddle and the fast running backs of Chain and Mostert, but the defense they had some injuries already. Jalen Ramsey, I don't know where he been. I know he's been on the field, but he ain't been a big impact. The Colts got Joe Flacco. Actually, I'll take that back. Joe Flacco will be on the bench this week. They got Anthony Richardson starting. So it's possible Miami can pull it off because Richardson got an arm on him. But then again, now you're about to be throwing up against Jalen Ramsey. This might be his breakout game of the season. But as far as the predictions go, I'll rock with the Colts to win this one. Another big game this week, we got the 4-1 Lions versus the 5-0 Vikings. The Vikings have came out hot. They're one of the two teams that's undefeated still this far in the season. The Lions just lost Aiden Hutchinson. That's a big blow to the defense. I think that's going to be a big factor because usually Hutchinson is at the quarterback just during there every single play. Now the Vikings don't have to worry about that pressure. I think that the Vikings can pull it off and move to 6-0. So I'm gonna rock with Vikings on that one. The Eagles 3-2 versus the 2-4 Giants. The Giants just look like pure ass. I know their rookie Nabbers is he should be coming back. He cleared the concussion protocol, but the Eagles got AJ Brown back and Devontae Smith back. So I think with that wide receiver quarterback with Jalen Hurts, he should start building up momentum if they want to keep it close in the division. So I'm gonna go with the Eagles to win that one. The Raiders 2-4 versus the 1-4 Rams. I'm gonna go with I'll rock with the home team to win this because the Raiders just traded Devontae Adams. That's a big blow to their offense. The Rams, they already got Puka Nakua out. I keep calling Puka Nuka. He's out. So they got I want to say Cooper Cup is back. The defense is okay. They still got the run game with Kyron Williams. I think that the Rams can pull it off at home. The other one, this next game, 1-5 Panthers versus the Commanders 4-2. The Commanders coming off a tough loss against a solid opponent, the Baltimore Ravens, that's streaking in the right direction right now. Commanders should be able to win this one, easy work. I don't think who is it? Sam Darnold, Andy Dalton is the Panthers quarterback. They just really ain't got much to work with on that team. They're in a rebuilding process, so I think they're going to lose a lot more games than what they've already lost. So I'm gonna rock with the Commanders to get back on track on their winning ways. Kansas City Chiefs, the 4 o'clock game. This is another one of 4 o'clock games. Sorry about that. The Chiefs are 5-0 versus the 3-3 49ers. The Chiefs have who is it out? What's the Rashid Rice is out. Pacheco is still out on the offensive side. The defense is still there, but the 49ers are trending in the right direction. They got all their receivers. They got Mason balling out of control. They should win this game at home and break the Chiefs streak. That's what I'm hoping for. So I'm a rock. I want to go with the 49ers to win that game. And the Sunday night game will be the New York Jets versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is going to be a tough one. The Jets just picked up Devontae Adams. He will be suiting up this Sunday. Devontae Adams will be on the Jets, reuniting with his favorite quarterback of all time to play with, Aaron Rodgers. I expect a big game from him off the rip. The Steelers, however, are 4-2, but they will be starting Russell Wilson this week. I guess the coach said that Russell Wilson looked a little bit better coming off injury, even though he hasn't played yet this season. They want to see what he got left in the tank because if he has a bad game, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and release you, and the future is gonna be set with Justin Fields. So I think that's what the plan is right now. And I know Mike Tomlin is he's not controversial or anything like that. He's gonna go with what he wants to see. They're in a good space right now, being 4-2 in that division. So I think that I don't want the Jets to win, man, because I'm still pissed that they fired their coach. And like I said, Aaron Rodgers just come off as a diva to me. I think that they should win this if Russell Wilson start. I just don't know if Russell got anything left in the tank. If Justin Fields was starting, I think they have a better chance. But like I said, the Jets defense hasn't looked too good outside of Quentin Williams and Sauce Gardner. Sauce Gardner is dealing with an injury, so I'm pretty sure he's going to be suiting up. But you know what? I'm gonna say that the Steelers win, even though Russell Wilson's starting. I think at some point in the game, if we start playing bad and they're still managing to win at a certain point before the third quarter, maybe throw Justin Field in there on a couple of plays and switch it up a little bit to catch the Jets off guard. So I'll rock with the Steelers to win that one. Monday night games. We got two Monday night games. One to be worth watching. The other one to be a snoozer. The Chargers 3-2 versus the Arizona Cardinals 2-4. I'm gonna say that I'll say the Chargers win that one. I'm not sure how Marvin Harrison's doing. I know he just had an injury. He had a concussion. He might not suit up this week. If that's the case, Kyler Murray really ain't gonna have nobody to throw to. The other game we got will be the Baltimore Ravens 4-2 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 4-2. They actually match up pretty well, but I think that the Ravens defense should be able to get to Baker Mayfield and give him a rough game. And the Buccaneers defense is horrible, so I think Ravens Derrick Henry should have a big game. Zay Flowers should have a big game. And maybe one of those tight ends like Isaiah Likely or Mark Andrews should step up and have a big game. So those are my predictions outside of my game, which I want to talk about right quick. So before I get to that, my final predictions for week 7, I got the Chargers winning, the Ravens over the Buccaneers, the Steelers over the Jets, 49ers over the Chiefs, Commanders over the Panthers, Rams over Raiders, Eagles over the Giants, Vikings over the Lions, the Colts over the Dolphins, Packers over the Texans, the Bengals over the Browns, the Seahawks over the Falcons, and the Jaguars over the Patriots. Now, if I want to get into my game right quick, because I said I want to always keep it real. Shout out to my Titans fans out there. Y'all tighten up. Having a horrible season so far. 1-4 is a bad way to start off. We should at least have 3 wins right now. I'm not saying we should be 4-1, but we should at least be 3-2. We've lost some close games, but we should have, man. We should have beat the Colts last week. We should have beat the Packers actually, and we should have beat the damn Bears. So really, we could be 4-1, but I'll say that the Bears game and the Colts game we should have definitely won without a doubt. Like I believe that we should have won those games. We are 1-4, and we will be going headed to Buffalo versus the 4-2 Buffalo Bills. Excuse me. Buffalo Bills just picked up Amari Cooper. That's what they've been missing since they let Stephon Diggs go to the Houston Texans. With this matchup right here, what I've seen last week is the Bills can run the ball. They run the ball heavy with the quarterback and the running backs. James Cook was out. I'm not sure if he's suiting up yet. I'll know closer to the Saturday, Sunday morning if he's actually going to play. But the Titans do great at stopping the run, especially through the middle where most of the people try to run to. The outside, not too much. But I believe if we can slow down the run game, we can make this a game. We always have a solid game against the Buffalo Bills. Even though Derrick Henry's not there no more, Tony Pollard can still cook. I know we won't be with Tajay Spears this week. We did sign another running back. I want to say Joshua Kelly that came from the Los Angeles Chargers. So I think he can help out a little bit with the run game to give Pollard a break. This is one of those games, like I said, we've seen the frustration with the fans, with the players. They said a lot of shit. Hey, I need to get the ball. Calvin really said, hey, I need to get the ball the whole game, not just the second half. I know he got the ball thrown to him about 8 times. A lot of those plays, if you looked at it, if you're being realistic, Levis overthrown him or underthrown him. Really should have been held accountable for 2 of those plays. But even at the same time, he was getting doubled. Levis stares down his players too much. He gives the safety a chance to get up there and get to the receiver. And like I said, when it's 2 versus 1, man, 9 times out of 10, somebody gonna come away with that pick. So Levis just has to do a better job at doing short. Just get back to the short passes. He started off okay with the short screen passes, but do some slants, some out routes. Just do something short and midfield. Stop trying to go deep every play. Every time he goes deep, the ball just hangs in the air for too long. It gives the safety a lot of time to recover and to get back there. Hell, it give him plenty of time to get 3 people over there. So I think he needs to play the short game. Do quick passes, do some screens, and catch the Buffalo Bills off guard because it is in Buffalo. They did just acquire Amari Cooper, but I don't think he's going to be a big distraction. I don't think he's going to do nothing big because Snead is coming off a bad game. Usually if he has a bad game, he comes back and shuts down some shit. He's been shutting down receivers all year. I don't know what Amari Cooper got left in the tank. He might feel fresh going into this new system, but as of lately, like Amari Cooper be good for a couple games, and then he just back to a basic receiver that nobody's mentioning. So I believe that we could win this game if the defense steps up, plays as hard as they've been playing at top 5 defense, if not top 3 defense, because we were number 1 at the time last week. I can't say for this week going into it because we haven't allowed a quarterback to throw over 200 yards, so that's a good sign. The running game has been being stopped. We have the formula to beat a Buffalo team. We have the formula to upset this team. That's what I'm hoping for. If we do lose, it's going to be because Josh Allen just had his way. If Josh Allen is able to get to the outside and run for 15, 20 yards, if James Cook play and he's able to bounce to the outside, if they're able to get Amari Cooper the ball early and get Shakir into the pass game as well with Kincaid, we might be in for a long night, but I'm rocking with my team, and I'm gonna stay with my Titans until the very end. I want to be able to witness us win the Super Bowl. Why not start here, man? We got the defense. Defense wins championships. If the defense does its job, we just need Levis to do his job as well on the offense side. Give us something to work with. Stop putting us in bad positions that we got to get back on the field so damn quick because you throwing dumbass interceptions, you fumbling the ball, or you trying to run over people knowing you can't. You're not built like that, man. Give it time. I know a lot of people say, hey, man, he ain't played that many games this season. Fuck that. He played 6 games last year. We are in week 7 now. That's 12 games that he's actually played in. Well, 13 games, including the game he went out in the first quarter. I want to see my team win, man. So I'm rocking with the Titans to pull off the upset. If it's any upset this week, it'll be because the Titans defense did their thing and held Josh Allen to a bad game, and we could pull it off, man. But like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we lose. If we lose, it's no need for this season. If we start out 1-5, I don't look forward to seeing us win 8 games or something like that. At first, I had us winning 10 games. It's looking like 6 right now. If we pull off a win against the Buffalo Bills and then go, I want to say after this, we got the Chargers and a couple other teams that are winnable games. I think we get on the streak. But as of now, I'm tightening the fuck up. I don't care what y'all talking about out there. Salute to my boy Anthony. That's a Buffalo Mafia gang and all that type of shit. But this week, the Tennessee Titans will beat the Buffalo Bills at home. Like, share, subscribe to the Meet You from the Midwest podcast for your latest NFL